A boss stands for better, outstanding, special style. Me and my niggas go wild. If you starting shit, then I hope it at your lip. And if you wanna talk, then we can talk and walk. A boss stands for better, outstanding, special style. Me and my niggas go wild. If you starting shit, then I hope it at your lip. And if you wanna talk, bitch, then we can talk and walk. I'm on a mission where the great.
What is up, YouTube? This your boy Magi, and we are back again with another video. Hope you guys enjoyed my last video. I know my camera was a little iffy in that video. I think it was angled a little too far down. I think I fixed that in this video, guys. Today it's 60 degrees, supposed to be 70 degrees. And today, man, I just decided to come on out and make a video for you guys. We're on a different bike trail. I actually moved from my last neighborhood pretty far, but I still go back and forth frequently because that neighborhood is where my mom stays. But I moved, guys, and I have a lot of new places to explore in this area that I live in. As you guys can see, this is a whole different bike trail, which you guys probably don't know that, but yeah, this is a totally different bike trail. In today's video, man, I wanted to discuss something that I've been waiting for a while, pretty much ever since I discovered these bikes. What I'm riding is an Icebear Champion 125, which is a Chinese clone of a American Trail 70. Honda released a bike in Japan, which is this bike, but in Japan it was called the Ct70 or the Honda Dax. That bike came in Japan with a 50cc engine, and it was released in America, renamed as the Trail 70 with a 70cc engine. These bikes were widely popular when they came out. It was originally created for kids, but literally bikers of all kinds just enjoyed riding something small with not a lot of power that didn't cost a lot of gas. What we have here, guys, is an Icebear Champion 125, which I'm guessing you all should know that by now because you're watching my videos, and most of my fans that watch my videos are literally people that own this bike. People that are very in tune with this bike. They're active in groups, they're actively building on them and actively riding them. For a person to have this bike, they actually have to really love this bike, which this bike is originally named Honda Ct70 in America. In America, it was released with a 70cc engine, drum brakes in the front, drum brakes in the rear. It didn't really have many features to it. It was just basically a standard bike that they decided to make that was pretty much for kids. This being a Chinese knockoff, it is nothing comparable to what Honda has released in so many aspects. Of course, quality control for these Chinese bikes are non-existent. Honda, on the other hand, they actually have quality control with their bikes, mainly because they have superior parts, superior mechanics, superior features, quality build all together at a high 100% when it comes to any type of bike that they create. This year, luckily, we've just found out, guys, that there is actually a new model of the original Honda Dax coming out, and the Dax is actually going to be equipped with equivalent to this engine, a 125. Now, it being a Honda 125, it is going to be 10 times better than this engine, of course, because that's a Japanese engine. This being what's the 125 Chinese Honda clone engine, which this engine is a clone of all of Honda's original 50cc, 70cc engines, and this one is just to the spec. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you. Had to get out of their way. Sorry about that. I'm always causing havoc on these bike trails, but hey, they were nice about it. So, I've been riding these clones for at least 2 years now, guys, and I've become a fan like immediately. I got my first clone. It was a black Icebear Champion, I believe like a 2018, and it was like one of the first batches that they did release in America. And when I first got it, I was riding a Grom clone at that time, so I didn't at all know, or I didn't know what to expect at all of this bike. Only thing that I knew at the time, that it was smaller than my Grom and it was semi-automatic. With me knowing that, I didn't think that at all I would like this bike, which I turned out in return. I loved it. I got rid of my Grom clone, literally stopped riding Grom clones, and just recently I've just given up on Grom clones. All of my buddies that have them, like, none of them are running right now. None of them work. I've helped them replace many and many of parts, and just like myself, they've given up on them. It's just many of scooters that I've purchased have outlasted every Grom clone that I've seen. But we've had the luxury of seeing new videos and new content and new information that the Dax 125 is in fact being released. It's being released in Japan and I believe Europe. They have a release date for Japan of July like 21st or 22nd of this year. And from the pattern of Honda, as far as the Grom, the Monkey, even the Trail 125, we've seen that they pretty much release American bikes a year after they release it in Japan. No guarantees for all that stuff, but we're definitely looking forward to it. Due to the simple fact, a lot of us Americans actually love this bike. This is one of the most popular minis out there, man. And I'm sure you guys know why I love it so much. Oh, slow it down. I don't want to come up on this car too fast. Get a little swervy-wervy. That's how it's done, man. They've showed us videos, showed us pictures. Like literally, we've been seeing concepts of this video. I mean, we've been seeing concepts of this bike now, I would say very well over a year or two. So all of us at the beginning was for sure and 100% for sure that they were just all rumors. Like this was a bike that we shouldn't hold our breaths and we shouldn't really anticipate and wait on. We just would have to see if it was really going to be released. Like I said, we've got confirmation, guys. The bike is definitely coming out. Going across this bridge, guys. Going across this cool little bridge. I don't know where I'm going. I definitely look like I'm going out of the city though. I found a trail. Look, what do you know, guys? I found another trail. Fuck. I don't know where in the God's name I am. So let's talk about this new Dax 125, guys. My Icebear, carbureted. The new Dax 125 will definitely feature EFI systems. My Icebear Champion is rocking 10-inch rims, and I just added some aftermarket tires, which makes my wheel a little bigger, but all in all, that's a 10-inch rim. The new Dax is going to be coming with 12-inch rims, and the rims are going to be identical to those rims on the Honda Grom and the Honda Monkey. Just like the new Dax, it's going to come with dual shocks in the rear. My Icebear is disc brakes in the front, guys, drum brakes in the back. The new Dax 125 will be coming disc brakes in the front and back. So that's going to add to better stopping power. And also, they're going to have a feature, I don't know if they're going to make one with and without, but they're also going to have ABS on these bikes. So that's another added feature. Just like my Icebear Champion, it's going to be a semi-automatic, so there will be no clutch, just like this one, which that is another thing that they, kept from the original. The original ones were semi-automatic. And from what I understand, it's going to be the same engine that's in the Honda Cub that was just re-released not too long ago. That also is a 4-speed semi-automatic engine. On my Icebear Champion, we have the standard pit bike style foot pegs. On the Dax 125 that is going to be released, they actually have a rear set that is similar to the Honda Monkeys and the Grom, and that too will have passenger pegs just like my Icebear. I know some of the original Ct70s didn't come with passenger pegs, only certain years, but fortunately the Icebear Champion, I'm guessing since it came with the Chinese 125, it decided, people would probably want to pull around some friends, and they added rear passenger pegs. As far as appearance wise, they completely look the same, other than the simple fact that it is said that the Dax 125 will be a lot longer and a lot taller. Obviously, the frame is a little thicker due to, I guess, them having a larger gas tank. I read that the gas tank on the Dax 125 will be a gallon, which this Icebear Champion, and also I believe the original Hondas only came with about 0.7 liters, 0.7 gallons worth of gas you can put in it. So that being, a gallon tank will definitely help with longer rides, but in my opinion, that 1 gallon is still small. But Honda says that 1 gallon will get you 150 miles per gallon, which most Honda bikes usually are good on gas, and I feel that is one of the, perks to having a Honda bike, especially a small bike. All in all, guys, it looks like the Dax 125 is going to be a pretty awesome bike, man. It's releasing in July of this year, so July 21st. That's when we'll be able to actually see people ride it, and we'll be able to get some real reviews of it. And I'm very excited, and I'm looking forward to that. I love these trail bikes. I'm stoked that they actually are going to release it in America with the original name of being Dax. Everybody knows so far on my channel, I love to stunt this bike. I love to hit wheelies. It's kind of hard to wheelie these bikes, I'll be honest. I've hopped on pit bikes, I've hopped on Groms, I've even hopped on big bikes, and just the aspect of being able to wheelie, to me, on those bikes is a lot easier for some reason. I'm not sure if it's the way this bike is designed, the shape, any of that. I just know that this bike has been one of the most difficult bikes for me to wheelie. So I'm wondering, with the Dax 125, how easy I'll be able to wheelie that, or if I'll be able to wheelie it at all. Because yes, guys, I do want that bike to fully stunt out, and I do think that it will be a lot stronger, a lot more, comfortable, and a lot more smoother on that bike. It being EFI, which all of us know, EFI so far from Honda has been some of the most smoothest and just some of the best performance for a small bike in general. These small bikes, they came carbureted, and they ran pretty good carbureted for years and years and years, but they've adopted something from the big bike world, and they've added the EFI where the tunes can be just that much more spot on, and I'm excited for that, man. That means no more carb cleaning, no more carb tuning. It seems like any EFI bike that I've ever, seen or known anybody to have, man, they just hop on those bikes and they just go. No matter what the temperature, weather, any of that, man. They just are able to get on and have fun. So I'm gonna get up out of here, man. I'm like really far from my house. Like I said, I moved in. I'm definitely in a new neighborhood. Unfamiliar neighborhood at that. But all in all, it's a pretty cool neighborhood. None of us know how the new Dax is gonna compare to the original or how it's gonna compare to any of the other minis that Honda have right now. But we're all assured that Honda knows what they're doing, and I'm confident that that bike is gonna be just another great bike in their lineup. And I'm hoping that I get my hands on one as soon as it releases. As soon as they give us the opportunity to have a pre-order, I will be putting my pre-order in. And if I can't catch a pre-order, I'll be on that next list. Leave a comment, guys, and let me know what you guys think about the new Dax. I think the new Dax is going to be an awesome bike, man. I'm looking forward to riding it, looking forward to owning it, looking forward to stunning it. Cannot wait, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you guys like this video. I'm definitely going to have more videos. I just got to make more time to ride, man. I ain't had much time to ride lately, so as soon as I get some time, guys, you guys are gonna see another video pop up.